So I think as women, maybe we wear a few more additional hats other than just the professional hat. There's a little more expectation in our culture uh, from women at home than it is in maybe in a few other cultures. So I think being kind to oneself is something that women leaders should do a lot more of. I think we're very harsh with self. Should be kind, do to ourselves what we would do to others in an organization. If we did half of that to ourselves, we would be doing ourselves a big favor. So I would think that first of all, let's be kind to ourselves. Second is unleash. It's okay to ask. It's okay to demand. All those things that we're told not to do, when we're very young. No, I think it's okay to do all of those things. So I would think that's the second one. And third is after a point, we've got to begin to believe, and this is me, again, my single point of view, and it's always been very controversial whenever I brought this up in sessions, is the fact that after a point, leadership stops becoming about gender. Okay, a leader is a leader, irrespective of whether it's a woman or a man. You have your style. There are a lot of male leaders I know with extremely sensitive feminine leadership styles, and the reverse is also true. So choose, I think, what your style is, and be kind. Love yourself. Let yourself go. You'll be surprised.
Savitha, that understanding of the fact that it is after a certain level, leadership is not about gender. Does that, when that reflects in you as a leader, do people take it also in that way? I mean, is it about you?
No.
No? Okay. So it's not still received that way. So how is that then influencing you as a leader?
See, there are two ways of dealing with that, right? One is, like I said, in different cultures, it operates differently. I've fortunately, had the opportunity to work across multiple cultures. And it's fascinating how different cultures receive women leaders differently from, say, male leaders. Okay. And that's more or less equally talked about. But for me, then, like I said, for my own experience, it has been about how have I landed in the room? What value do I bring to the room? And while in the beginning, you might always have this bit around, okay, woman leader, A, B, and C. There will be past organizational stories. There will be pre-context biases people will come from. One has to give it that first 6, 8 months for experience, and be forgiving of groups also, because that's what cultures have been, right? And I found that those parts you have to work a bit harder, but after a 6, 8 month period, it kind of neutralizes itself, has been my experience, Sushmita, provided I hold on to that space, myself, because you've got to truly believe that yourself if you want to make that happen.